Well, well, if it isn't the slaves and the traitor. I don't remember giving you permission to enter the palace.
So it's true. You really are the one behind all this, Kazeligk.
I don't remember giving you permission to speak either. Know your place, slave.
Now we see his true colors.
Yeah, a despicable excuse for a human being. Though really, I guess that makes him pretty ordinary, huh?
Kazeligk, you were Lord Dohalim's most trusted advisor. His closest ally. Why would you betray him?
Don't be a fool! I didn't serve him because I wanted to. I expect a mere slave wouldn't know, but there are many powerful contenders for the position of Lord. A contest of strength determines the one who will be Lord and undisputed ruler of a realm. There is no choice in the selection. If my master had any ambitions of becoming the sovereign, I would have gladly served him.
But he had no intention of fighting for the crown.
Indeed. Can you slaves even imagine how that looked to the rest of us? Enduring the whims of an ambitionless lord, all we could do was wait for the end as we suffered through our humiliation.
You want suffering? Try being Danon for a day.
So you plotted against Lord Dohalim in secret. And when my brother found out...
And I would do it all again if it meant returning Menancia to its rightful state! A realm where Danons are slaves and Renans their masters. It's the natural order.
Enough! Who are you to decide what is natural or rightful, traitor? Miguel, my brother, he dreamed of building a world free of suffering. He gave his life for that dream. And all you've managed to build is a lake of death! You killed my brother. And now you'll die for it! My brother's dead because of you!
Why should I concern myself with the passing of one pathetic slave?
Have you no shame?
It can hide itself? From me?
It does it!
Aim for the weak spot!
You're done!
I'm not!
I'll tear you apart!
Slice! It's over!
Eat this!
Swallow blade!
Dragon kill!
Not on my watch!
Here I come! Dazzle! Stunner!
One more!
Mirage!
Here's a healer!
Mirage escape!
Swallow blade!
Here I come!
I'm on it!
Here I come! Thanks!
It does it!
I owe you one!
I can handle it! Far enough!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Mirage!
Lightning orb!
It vanished again?
Listen carefully and keep your eyes peeled.
Not today!
Ride!
Thunderblade!
Swallow blade!
Just getting
Try
strong.
this!
Mega ray!
Infernal turret! Dazzle!
Let the marksman handle this! Light
Mirage!
dance in the
Here I
wind!
come! Slide! Try this! Infernal turret! Be still!
Light action!
Mirage!
Come on,
Here I come!
Dare throw!
You're mine!
Here's
It's
a
over!
healing arc!
Flash! You're mine!
Eagle Fly! Burning
Swallow blade! Infernal turret! Here I come!
Here's a healer! I'll be saving you
It's
from
up! Swallow blade! Here I
can handle it!
Thanks!
Take that, Hawking!
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
I'm not...
Thank you.
Mirage! Dazzle! I'm on! Mirage! Be still! Swallow blade! Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind!
That's
Feel!
Take this!
More for
Be
the
still!
Now you see what I can do!
Steering
Mirage!
Do it!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Here, let me help.
Swallow blade! Lightning!
Thunderblade! Eagle Fly!
Mirage! Try this!
Annihilation!
Infernal turret! Dazzle! Here I come!
Let the marksman
Swallow
handle
blade!
in the wind!
Eat that!
Back into the clear!
Mirage!
Dazzle! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Lightning orb! More where that came from! Lightning
Burn!
I can handle it!
Lightning thrust! Dazzle!
Fire field!
You're mine!
Raging
You're
cascade!
finished! You're mine! It's over!
I never miss! I'm on a roll now! Here's a healing arc!
Swallow blade! Lightning thrust!
First aid! Hey, that wind astral energy!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Here, let me help!
Take it!
Supernova!
Flash!
There, light astral energy!
Infernal turret!
Swallow
I'll crush you!
Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here, let me help!
This one's all mine!
Hit!
I owe you one!
I'm almost impressed!
Our friend's coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
You're mine!
Air thrust! Light astral!
Here I come!
Here, let me help!
Slash!
First aid!
Dazzle! Blow away!
Hands in the wind! Air thrust! Light astral!
You're mine! You're out!
Deny!
Be still! Scrabble! Try this!
Here, let me help! Hit! I can't heal you forever!
You're on! You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon
Dazzle!
Reload!
Mirage!
Here, let me help!
Slash!
It's
Lightning
about to
thrust!
strike a healing arc!
Mirage! Look sharp, everyone!
Arc sealed! I'm all stuffed up!
Swallow blade! Be still!
Where are you going?
Stardust!
It's weakened! Not in your dreams!
This ends now!
Lightning! Light astral! The wind!
Now you see what I can do!
Air thrust!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
You filthy slaves are despicable!
Your dreams of attaining lordship are no more. Give up, Kazeligk.
Attaining lordship! Ridiculous! Only those who possess a master core can become a lord. What, did you think just anyone could do it?
But then, what were you trying to accomplish with this? Didn't you betray your lord?
Yes, that's true. However, there are other lords.
Other lords? So you mean...
At last, the truth is revealed.
Dohalim, where have you been this whole time?
Cleaning up. Kazeligk, you've made your last of these.
The fruit of Helgen?
It can't be. You found my production facility?
Correct. And I tore it down. But something still troubles me. It's clear that this is no ordinary fruit. Nor was the equipment used to grow it. You couldn't have done all this without outside assistance. Indeed. Something like this must have come from another realm. Tsar, perhaps?
You actually expect me to talk now? At this point, the contest for the crown will be over soon enough. And you will finally receive the punishment you deserve for your weakness.
I've already received my punishment. May this be my final act, as the Lord of Elder Menancia. Go. To Mahag Sar, Ganeth Haros, wherever you think you'll find a suitable lord.
Are you all right with this? He killed your brother after all.
He did. But then I thought, he's nothing more than one common, ordinary Renin. He's not worthy of my time or my anger, right?
So after everything, was the dream of coexisting just a dream? What is that?
Those are the cheers of the brave Danans who overpowered Kazelik's forces.
Wait, they challenged the Renans?
Indeed. A militia made up of Danon guardsmen, Renan supporters, and of course, the Gold Dust Cats.
Do we have you to thank for bringing them all together?
Regardless of what your original motivations were, your dream of coexistence saved countless lives. And now, those people out there are fighting to keep that dream alive. That's something real.
Be that as it may, they do so now by their own hands. These people no longer need any lord.
Where are you going?
To put an end to the crown contest. So long as its madness persists, peace will remain ever out of reach. I cannot allow it to continue.
The crown contest impacts far more than just the Danons. You're choosing to fight Lenegis and the entire Empire.
I am well aware. However, if I wish to keep this dream from dying, then I have little choice in the matter. Besides, it's the least I can do.
So you're gonna go out there and make that dream real on your own?
You may be decided on your path, but that doesn't make it any less difficult.
Why not walk that road with us?
Pardon?
You heard me. We're fighting to liberate the Danons. You're fighting for the people of this realm. I'd say we're on the same path, really. It would only make sense for us to walk it together.
Danon dissidents, side by side with a Renan lord? Not the least intriguing invitation I've received. An invitation which would only be proper courtesy for me to accept.
I'll take that as a yes.
Hey, where'd Kisara go? I don't see her anywhere.
Maybe she just needed some time alone. A lot's happened.
That makes sense. She did just lose her brother after all.
We ought to keep moving as well. So long as there are lords who draw breath, we have a mission to complete. Kisara's a big girl. I'm sure she can handle herself. We should hurry on ahead to our next destination.
I guess you're right. And it is a lot safer here than it was. What do you think, Dohalim?
I am not sure I have the right to say anything as far as Kisara is concerned.
Fair enough. Well, I, for one, would like to say goodbye if we get a chance. Let's keep an eye out for her as we leave.
What's Kisara going to do now?
I'm sure it's complicated for her.
Where did Kisara run off to?
You don't think she took off after Kazeligk, do you?
No. Miguel entrusted her with his dream. She wouldn't do something reckless like that. Right now, I think she just needs time to think. What she does from here on out is up to her. She has to be the one to decide.
You all arrived here from Cislodia, yes? In that case, you should depart via the south gate, rather than the one you arrived through.
After all that, Kisara never came back to see us.
I'm surprised she slipped away without us noticing. Where would she even go? I hope this place survives. You think the Danans and Renans have a chance of getting along? We didn't really do much to change things around here, did we?
This realm had its own walls to overcome. And in the end, it was the people themselves who decided to break them down, without any help from us. I hope they keep going. I really do.
Yeah, well, if you say so, I guess. Huh?
All right. I leave command of the Gold Dust Cats in your hands.
You've got nothing to worry about, Kisara. I'll do your brother proud.
Looks like it's time to go. Take good care of Zare for me. All right, Legil?
You've got it. Stay safe, Kisara.
Did you come to say goodbye?
Actually, I was wondering if you could use another companion.
Huh?
Well, we certainly don't mind you coming along. We just figured you'd stay behind and help rebuild. These people could use you.
I thought much the same thing. However, in the end, something changed my mind. Ever since Miguel died, I've been thinking a lot. About where I went wrong, what I should have done differently. You know, that sort of thing. It's true that our dream of coexistence saved many Danan lives, but we were naive and short-sighted. I was so wrapped up in my idea of how things should be that I didn't see the problems that existed right in front of us. I thought we had been given a utopia, and so I never bothered to look too far past its surface. I chose to be ignorant, and because of that, because of me, my brother...
Miguel's death wasn't your fault, Kisara.
Perhaps you're right, but in the end, it was me he entrusted this dream to. I learned that nothing in this life is free, or gained without sacrifice. Now that I know that, I'll just have to figure out what else I don't know.
So, decided to join us?
I have. And hopefully I can continue to protect Elda Menancia from outside the dream world, for the sake of those still inside.
And here I thought you joined for an opportunity on my life.
In all honesty, I'm grateful to you. I truly am. I don't blame you for what happened. But I must also leave your service. No longer will I be defined by protecting a Renan Lord. From now on, when I fight to protect my dream. All I ask is that you do your part, that you fight alongside me, not just for those who used to believe in your dream, but for those that still do. Dohalim.
I understand. I'm no longer a lord anyway.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger. All right, where to, team?
We make for Mahag Sar, the Valley of the Four Winds.
I'm amazed how easily you can move such a giant shield around like it's nothing.
Really? It's not actually as heavy as it looks.
It's really reassuring to have someone like you protecting us, though.
You know, I guess I never realized it before, but looking back, I've always been the sort to put myself in harm's way to protect those around me, even before I joined the Elda Menancia Guard. So in a way, using this shield to keep you all safe feels like it's what I was meant to do.
You don't need to worry about protecting me. I don't plan on relying on you.
That's okay. It doesn't matter if you do or not. I don't protect people because they ask me to. I do it because I want to, and because I think it's the right thing to do. That goes for you too, Dohalim.
Me?
Yes. You see, you and I both want the same thing. We have the same goal. That means it's in my best interest to continue to protect and keep you safe as well. Even now.
I'm not sure how much protecting I'll need either, but I appreciate the thought. I'm sure you'll do us proud, Kisara.
Right. You can all count on me.
What was Kazeligk even after in the end?
Isn't it obvious? Clearly he wanted the throne for himself, and was gonna have his goons execute Dohalim to get it.
He had to have known he couldn't hope to defeat a lord. He should have run while he had the chance, instead of holding himself up in the palace.
Maybe he thought he couldn't run? Either way, the outcome's the same.
So he got desperate and decided to go for broke?
One might argue that he was another victim of mine, in a sense.
Huh?
There is no greater calling in life to a Renin than the crown contest, yet I refused to take part. The shock he felt at that must have been truly immense. Enough to drive him to revolt, even though doing so meant defying Renin hierarchy.
I know I've said this before, but Dahnans and Renins wouldn't coexist here if it wasn't for your stance.
But that was no lofty idealism on my part, nor do I feel any pride at what occurred.
Spare us the pity party. You literally just joined us to uphold those ideals.
Shion!
No, she is absolutely correct. I shall speak no more of my misgivings.